Now our third pair is in this very classic 1990s box. I always loved these box. My Triax came in these. And back then, all of the Nike Airs came in this box. This is the Air Jordan 11 Retro Low. Now this is an interesting sneaker because Michael Jordan originally wore this when he was playing basketball for the Chicago Bulls in 1996, I'm gonna say. And it never released. It just never released. Only Jordan had them. Jordan, the way he would play his games is the first half he would play in the mids or the highs, or basically the shoes that were this height, but Jordan's personal ones were a bit more slanted. And then in the second half, he would switch to the lows when his feet were kind of like stretched out and warmed up. But those lows were made specifically for MJ, and none of us got to buy them. Now they came out with a version of the low called the IE, and eventually they came out with the Jordan 11 low, which is this one here. Now the 11 low never came out in the Bred colorway until 2025. So let's open it up, and they're not here. Now the paper does have this nice carbon fiber print. Why are they not here? That's because I've been wearing them. I've had these actually all for a couple weeks, and I have been wearing that shoe quite a bit. I wore it throughout my entire trip to Jakarta. I'm gonna go grab it. All right, here we go. These are the Jordan 11 Low Bred, and as you can see, I've been wearing them quite a bit. They are quite used, as you can see. The outsole has already been used quite a bit, but they are clean. They are still pretty clean, I would say. And clean is the way to describe this sneaker. Low cut. I like to tie my laces here. You can't really see them when they're black on black. Let's talk about the design of the sneakers from the outsole. So the outsole, you have this red translucent rubber outsole with traction pods in black. There's the Jumpman in the middle, jumping from back to front. And then you have the carbon fiber shank plate, that's real carbon fiber, that runs from the midfoot or from the heel all the way to the toe. So it creates a lot of rigid torsion control on this sneaker, a lot of spring power, arguably too much spring power. We see in modern sneakers that they use P-backs or plastic, and that amount of pliability is a bit more desirable in a springboard in a modern sneaker. But in the 90s, this is how they did it, and this is true to that original 90s sneaker. I believe this is a polyurethane midsole, and in 11s, it's Nike Air, not yet Zoom Air. So this would be, I believe, the last Jordan signature sneaker to not feature Zoom Air, just straight up Nike Air. And then you move up. This is a little bit dirty from where? Let's talk about this one. Moving up to the upper of the sneaker, you have the classic, iconic patent leather and a very nice cut of leather on this pair. You can see how it's thin and then it comes back up. This is the way it used to look. And then the fast lacing system, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the low versus the 6 lace eyelets that are on the mid. And on the heel, you have the 23 and the Jumpman. Insoles on this are also Dream Cell, black Dream Cell. And as you can see, I've been wearing this pair a lot. I wore it a lot in Jakarta when we went to the World Brewers Cup and World of Coffee. And I'm actually really tempted to bring them on this next trip again because they go with everything and they're great in the rain. But I want to give these guys a little bit more action. So maybe I'll pick one of these. Definitely the Year of the Snake is coming with me to Macau and China. I'm going to Chongqing, China. So that seems like an appropriate pair. All right, so these are 3 pairs that you can get right now. You can go on the Nike app and buy them. They're all excellent pairs. I've enjoyed wearing this one a lot. It's a pair that I've wanted for a long time. This pair is unusual, easy to style because of the blue and white. And then this one, easy to wear as well, but all of them are somewhat limited. Again, this one has never released. We don't know if they're gonna release again. This pair is probably never gonna release again. It's a limited run for a limited pack or concept. And then this pair, Year of the Snake. Why would they make a Year of the Snake sneaker if it's not the Year of the Snake? So if you are looking for a good pair of Jordans, here are 3 that you can buy right now for retail or maybe even on sale. They're all excellent pickups and excellent quality. If you have any of these sneakers and have comments on them, I do appreciate your feedback. Let us know in the comment section down below. True to size, true to size, true to size. If you have wide feet, especially if your toes get wider out towards the toe, your foot is kind of shaped like a triangle, I guess, then do go up half a size because they will bite down on your pinkies, all of them. I think I did one day that was like 20,000 steps in these, and hopefully this video is helpful to you guys. So I want to thank Jordan and Nike for sending over these sneakers. I want to thank Gregory for sending over this nice little bag. Thank you guys so much for watching. I wish you guys good luck, good health, some great pickups. Peace.